Hello, Miss Weaver and classmates. I'm Sam. Obviously, you know that. This is my wonderful problem that Miss Weaver assigned me, and I'm just going to go because it takes me forever. So, AI, the first problem. Write down the length of VA in meters. So, VA is basically the same thing as VC, so it's 22.5. AII. Show that the height, that's the next problem. Sketch the triangle VCA showing clearly the length of VC and the size of angle VCA. So we're going to just sketch that triangle. ACV. This is 53.1 as it was given in the problem, but I don't have enough time to say the whole thing. And this is 22.5 as well. B. Show that the height, this thing here, of the pyramid is 18.0 meters, correct as 3 sig figs. So we're going to use our favorite thing, which is SOHCAHTOA. And the one we need is opposite hypotenuse to find this opposite of the angle. So basically we're going to do sine 53.1 equals x over 22.5. Then you're going to bring that 22.5 over, and it's going to be 22.5 sine 53.1 equals x. And then x is going to equal, you will see in a moment, 22.5 sine 53.1, 17.99 or 18. C. Calculate the length of AC in meters. So what we're going to need is to use the cosine formula, which is a squared equals b squared plus c squared minus 2bc cos a. You can't really see the end. But what we need is also this angle. Since this is an isosceles triangle, this is 53.1, so those add up to 106.2. 180 minus 106.2 is 73.8. So what we need is to write this out. AC squared equals 22.5 squared plus 22.5 squared minus 22.5, 22, can't really see, 0.5, and cosine 73.8. And then we want to square root all that. And then we're going to do it out on the good old calculator. So square root 22.5 squared plus 22.5 squared minus 22.5, 22.5 cosine 73.8, 27, which is what the answer tells me it is. So AC equals 27 meters. Number D, or letter D. Calculate, show that the length of BC is 19.1 meters, correct to 3 sig figs. So BC, right here, is basically the midpoint of AC. So AC, as we just found, is 27 meters. Half of 27 is 13.5. So you're going to take the square root of 13.5 plus 13.5 squared. And BC is going to be square root 13.5 plus 13.5. Oops, this needs to be squared. Oh, I'm going to have to redo that. 13.5 squared plus 13.5 squared. 19.09 or 19.1. Okay, now we're going to get into something that I actually like doing other than this triangle stuff because I don't really like to do it, as Miss Weaver knows. And that is finding the volume of the tower. So first I'm going to find the volume of the pyramid on top of the cuboid, and the formula for that is 1/3 A, so area of the base, times height. So we have area of the base would be, since BC is 19.1, that is the length of the base, as you can see here. So 19.1 squared. And then the height we found was 18. So this is 19.1 squared, and this is 18. And then this is going to be, you'll see in a minute, that equals 2188.86. So we write 2188.86 meters cubed. And then volume of a cuboid is width times length times height, or length times width times height, but I did it backwards for some reason. So it gives you the height of the whole entire thing, which is 126, but you have to subtract that 18 meters. So you're going to end up with 108 as the height of that cuboid, times, it's going to be the same thing, 19.1 squared. So the volume of that is going to be 39,399,408. So then we add those two together, and we get 1,588, which you can see over here, meters squared. That is also rounded, it's not taking the end on it, and we have to round that to 41,600 meters cubed. And then we have to do the very last problem, which is to calculate the weight of air in the tower. So the problem says, to calculate the cost of air conditioning, engineers must estimate the weight of air in the tower. They estimate that 90% of the volume of the tower is occupied by air, and they know that 1 meter cubed equals 1.2 kilograms. Kilograms. As I was saying, 1 meter cubed is 1.2 kilograms of weight. So we have 41,600 meters cubed. So what we're going to need to do is multiply that by 1.2, which is going to give us 49920. And then they said that only 90% of it was the weight. So 49920 times 0.9 gives us 49920. 49928. So 44,928, which just rounds to 44,900. So 44,900 kilograms. And that's the answer.